Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. There is a very dense energy coming through for you. So I don't know if you are experiencing this maybe in your life, that you are feeling that it's kind of hard to open something up. It's almost as if there is this wall here that is preventing you almost from speaking your truth. That's actually what I'm feeling. It's almost like there are these very dense energies at play that are trying to push truth down. That's what I'm feeling. So that may be happening within yourself. You may be experiencing this in regards to someone else. I'm not sure, but it's quite intense. Let's look at the cards I pulled for you though. I did get the tiger together with the moth, and then the stingray together with the swan. So I feel that these are talking about two very different timelines, two very different types of people. The people that are represented by these cards, these are people that I feel they have done a lot of spiritual work. These are people that at this point in time, they're actually channeling their own soul. That's what it feels like here with the swan. They are, they're fully surrendered to their wave. They have let go of the rigidity of their mind. They have let go of their egos. It feels like they've let go of their entire lives almost. They just let go of so much to get to this place of deep and honest inner reflection. But what strikes me is that they are coming through as dark water. And because it's dark, it almost feels like these energies are trying to rebirth themselves back to earth, is what I'm feeling. They are trying to kind of come back into the public sphere. But there is something about that is proving to be quite difficult at this point in time. And I think that that's where I'm getting that feeling of hitting a wall somehow. That the energies that are currently at play within the public are just very, very dense and very, very narrow-minded, is what I'm hearing. Like they're not open to seeing things in a different way. So that's kind of interesting. But then we also have these two cards, the tiger and the moth. And this is a very different energy. This is someone, I feel like this is a person that they have been in that very dense energy for quite some time. But it's almost as if now they're starting to change. I feel like they're starting actually to open up more to this perspective. They're starting, with the tiger here, it feels like they are facing hell. They are starting to see the kind of hidden disalignment or misalignment within themselves. It's almost like they thought that things were one way, but now they're realizing that they were wrong. Things are not exactly the way that they thought. There was some kind of corruption, something hidden underneath that they didn't really see. And so now I'm feeling regret here. It's like they are kind of regretting their past decisions in a way, is what I'm feeling. And as a result, they are starting to shed. Moving into the moth, it's almost as if they're starting to move in towards a new perspective. They're starting to call in new timelines, and they're going through a lot of changes. So I don't know if these two energies are different people, if they are just expressing themselves within different people, different persons, or whether you are feeling these energies within yourself. Again, it is really difficult actually to speak, because there is this gray blanket feeling here, that there are some hidden forces here within your sign that they don't want to come out. Like, they're not here on the cards, but I can feel them, and they're trying to prevent change from happening. That's what I'm gonna say. So some very stubborn, dense energies that are not wanting to be seen. So let's see if we can get some more cards. Okay. Wow, yeah, 10 of Wands underneath the deck. So it feels like there might still be some untidiness down on a deeper level of consciousness here. And that's how these darker energies can still remain hidden and still kind of, I'm hearing, have a footing here on Earth. And so I'm also feeling that this isn't gonna be like that for very long though. Okay, so there were 2 cards coming out and they fell like this over the tiger and the moth. So I'm guessing that it's because it's like this mess that is existing down on the lower level of the unconscious, and I'm hearing deep state. So it's like the deeper state within a country potentially, you know, the deep state, but also the deep state within our subconscious, our collective unconscious. That's going to start to get more tidied up, and I feel like it is because of this one starting to awaken. Yeah, wow. The cards coming out, 5 of Cups and Death. So actually what I'm getting here is that these people that have been stuck in this energy here, kind of regretting the decisions of the past a little bit, like they regretted how they held themselves, is what I'm hearing. Once they start to get out of that regret, you know, they're in a process right now. They're going through it. They're kind of shedding and burning away and facing their sins and taking responsibility. You know, it's like they're, what is that called? Yeah, I guess you know what I mean. I just can't find my words. I'm sorry. But it's repenting. Yeah, they're repenting. That's what I'm feeling. But once that process is done and they have been able to kind of restore themselves and forgive themselves, I feel like they're really gonna get into a new type of energy here where, you know, I'm feeling the white horse, like you see on the death card in the Rider-Waite tarot. You know, there is a white horse there. Or is it a black horse? No, it's a white horse. And I'm feeling that white horse, that there's something about that. Like they are gonna turn this ship around, and they're gonna start to move into, it's like they're gonna start to build a new persona. That's what I'm feeling for these people right here. That they are really moving into something that is very, very non-corruptible. You know, very, very, in a sense, pure. It's just like they no longer want to be dirty. They no longer want to be cowards. They no longer want to be weak. They just want to do the right thing. That's what I'm feeling. And so it's a very, very powerful energy. And I do feel like it has something to do actually with these people here. So I do feel like this is a much more feminine energy. This is a masculine energy. This could also be like a twin flame dynamic, because I feel like twin flame readings often comes through for Taurus for some reason. Yeah, it's the Hierophant and the Empress, so I guess that's why. But I do feel like there's some kind of relationship dynamic here. Masculine energies regretting some type of behavior that they have had, and now they're starting to rectify that. And I feel like it's having an effect beyond the relationship. That's what I'm feeling. Because also underneath the 10 of Wands was the 10 of Pentacles. And I just feel like it's almost like the rings in the water here. And so I feel like this change, this transformation, the death, you know, burning in hell that they're going through right now, yeah, this is gonna have huge effects. That's what I feel for societies actually here on Earth. it feels like it's creating a more pure masculine archetype. Like there's gonna be a more stand-up blueprint for the masculine archetype, if that makes sense. Restoration is what I'm hearing. So let's see if we can get anything else. I'm feeling kind of like stressed doing this reading because that energy is like you really kind of have to push to get through. Yeah, it's intense. Okay, 9 of Wands this time. So it's like we have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, it is that energy of having to push. And then 2 cards coming out. Wow. And they fell again over the moth and the tiger. Son of Wands and the Judgment. Yeah, I'm just feeling that this is like this, you know, it's like they're rising. This masculine energy, or this group of people, they are rising. Their consciousness is rising. They are, I feel like the dense and the dark energies that exists on this lower level and have been able to kind of infiltrate and corrupt these masculines, these energies are no longer gonna have an effect on them. It's like the consciousness of the people that belongs to this group, it's growing beyond what it used to be. Like it's expanding so much, I'm hearing, by the minute. I feel like these changes are happening quite rapidly, actually. It's quite intense. I feel like these people, the people that have been in this energy, they have gone through this changes slowly, and I'm hearing gently. It's like softly. They are very gentle people, these, you know, very sensitive, and so they didn't need to burn to awaken. You know, you just need to whisper to them and they start listening. That's what I'm feeling for these people. And so there are not that many people actually in this group. You know, these are people that are a bit more rare at this time on this earth. That's what I'm feeling. Not a lot of people are giving this type of sensitivity a lot of value within their own like regime is actually what I'm hearing, but it's like within their own body. And I guess that's why there are hardly any cards that have been coming out for these people yet. But I'm also hearing it's also because they don't need that much guidance, because it's like they find their own way. Again, because they're so sensitive. So I don't know, I just feel like the changes are really starting to happen now, though, that this group, which is a much bigger group, I feel, are starting to come back to their senses. It's almost what it feels like. So let's see if there's anything else there. What's happening here? I'm feeling quite a lot of sadness coming from this group of people, though, because it's like I said, they are not being given any value. They are so used to not being seen in a way for who they really are. These types of energies, even if they exist within you, it's almost as if the energy itself, the spirit of the energy, is so used to not being seen, so it has almost given up trying to communicate to you. You know, if this may resonate. But it's coming back. That's what I'm feeling, because I was always feeling like this was almost dying out here on Earth, this type of energy. You know, there was almost no room for it because no one was willing to listen to it. But because there are some people right now, there is a group of people that have been holding space for this energy. And so that's what I'm feeling, that it's starting to return, especially now that these people are gonna start to awaken and start to see. Because I feel like these people that are in this type of energy, they are gonna recognize these people. Like they're gonna start to see the value of this type of energy. And also the people that have, I'm hearing, committed themselves to channeling this type of energy. And so I feel like these people are gonna start to feel more valued at this point in time and forward. So let's see, there was a card coming out. Yeah, it was the Two of Swords. And underneath the deck was the Three of Wands. So there's something about that wall or something about that gate that, yeah, it's something about, honestly, it's a little bit weird, but what I'm feeling is that this dense type of energy that I'm feeling, very dense energy, it's almost like this is a part of the spirit of Earth. It's not like it's a bad energy or anything. It's just that this spirit has been owned, in a sense, by the wrong people. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like the wrong types of people or the wrong types of energies have been able to take dominion over this spirit that reads as a stone wall. You know, it's some kind of a gate. It's a type of gate. That's what I'm feeling. Something that can block out things and protect things. But I'm almost feeling that there is like this transfer of power happening right now, to where it's almost like as this shedding and burning happens on the level of the masculine, it's almost as if the old regime, you know, the old way of things, they're crumbling. And so it's almost as if this dark and dense spirit, this stone spirit, these giants almost, that's maybe what it is some kind of giant spirit. They are now starting actually to bow down to the people that hold this type of energy, which is very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting, because that's gonna really change things up here on Earth. And I realized that for those of you that are not really in tune with the collective unconscious, this seems completely crazy. So like, I know that this is probably just going to be a reading for a very, very small number of you. But if you have sensed any of this within yourself, it would definitely be very interesting to hear your perspective here. But yeah, I do feel that we're moving into a time where people that hold this type of energy, this type of soul energy, you see all the chakras are online. This is a person that can channel like the different layers of consciousness. They are not operating through duality like good, bad. You know, to them, everything is relative. They see every energy and every spirit as a spirit and not to be judged in a dualistic way. You know, they tune in and they read it according to time and place, I'm hearing. So these are people that are more in tune with relativity. They're not really stuck in that dualism. And so these, again, are people that they have done a lot of work on understanding reality, understanding themselves, understanding the timelines that exists within their subconscious. And I also think that that is why they are now experiencing this transfer of power, that they are going to be very, very protected here on Earth. And yeah, they're going to start channeling the new ray, is what I'm hearing. So I don't exactly know what this is going to mean. but it marks some kind of change, and I'm hearing in the history of Earth, actually. So that is pretty significant. Shall we pull one more card? I think yes. Just one final card. Anything else that we need to know for the people watching? Yeah. Ace of Wands. No, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Wow. And the Son of Cups. Yeah. I'm actually feeling that this group of people, they are the Ace of Cups. And then this group of people, they are moving into the Son of Cups. Because like I said, that I was thinking about the white horse in the Death card, and the Knight of Cups in the Rider-Waite, it is also a white horse. So there's something about that they are. But also you see how it's like a cup and a swan here. So it's almost like, again, the twin flame energy. It's like these people are starting to really copy. It's like they're starting to really listen to and copy the blueprints that these people have been committing to, downloading, you know, giving their life up to pull in. It's almost what it feels like for these people. They gave up a lot of their like day-to-day life, their normal jobs, their social life. They gave up a lot to do this work. That's what I'm feeling. And now there are more people that are actually choosing to walk into those same types of timelines. Like they are also choosing to walk this path of, it's like the white horse, purity. It's purity. It's channeling the highest good of all, you know, bringing in new templates, restoring the earth. Wow. I just feel like if this resonates for you, if this is something that you have committed to, if this is something that you're investing your energy into, I think you're going to start to have an easier time soon. I really do, because I do feel like this transfer of power is happening right now. And so actually I do think by Pisces new moon, which is coming up now very soon, is like, I think you're going to start to feel so much more protected within your space. And I think also that you're going to start to feel that you're gonna start to have a completely different effect on people. Like if you speak up, when you're coming, of course, from this place of purity, if you speak up, then it's almost as if you're gonna be standing on the shoulders of these giants, and people are gonna just feel your energy, feel your vibe in a very different way. Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there, Taurus. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.